So let's find our scientist. Where is the lab? Well, this way. He might know about the anomalies. Let's see.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interral. The what?
Uh-huh.
Interral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We
Yeah,
don't know exactly
totally
why it
understood that.
occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
So am I able to... Oh, so he'll just automatically research it.
Would you like me to go there?
Enriched metals outpost? Nah, you're good, dude.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
So let's make another one of these mining outposts. Because we need to get more metal. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, we'll do the rest in the morning. Authors have gathered in the kitchen.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home. Cheers.
Evacuation functionality. Monitors the ship's
Alright, we gotta really get a step up on that mining. Alright. Let's go take a walk. Nothing. I feel like it's gonna be over here. Come on.
You need me to take care of this?
Found it. Travel pylon. Oh crap, we only have one of them. Crap. Does it reach over here? It does. Oh, it works. Why can't I place it? I don't have one. Damn it. Alright, guess we gotta go make a pylon. Wait. I thought you could fast travel from here, no? Can't even use it, so let's connect it to a pylon. What ifs? Let's go back to the ship. And get another pylon. We finished the research, actually. Let's go up there real quick. See if we can't get another good upgrade. Mining metals, recycler. Second workplace in the base maintenance module. Sure, why not? And we'll do the recycler. Keep them busy. Let's go down. It's over here, isn't it? No, it's down more. There we go. That's cool. That's really cool. So what can we make? Packaged food. We have more than enough organics to do that stuff with, so. The question is, how do I get the other altars to do that stuff? Or is it even possible? Okay, so the radiation barrier. Okay. He's in the kitchen. Let's go talk to him.
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean? Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her. Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all. You miss her, don't you? Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it. Sure, take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here.
Cool. Okay. Alright. I don't really have much more time to mess around here. Let's do a quick fast travel to that mine. Get that set up. And pylon. Boom. Awesome. So what else do we have to discover? Found that, found that, found that. Rubidium deposit. That one's going to take a lot more work to get back to the ship. So let's go here. And then we'll go from... at least set up some of the pylons. So where is it? So there's that pylon. Okay. Alright. So there's that. We'll start going up towards the deposit. And then we gotta go to the right. To the right? Yeah. Crap. Well, we don't even have another pylon, so never mind. Let's see if we can move that to a little bit of a better spot. Will it reach? No. It's giving me a hard time. I guess we'll just keep it over here. Farther out though, at least. Alright. Back to the ship.
It was after I kicked Dad out of the house. Oh. I can't wait to try those. So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally. Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you? Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Yeah, I understand how lousy that must feel. Honestly, I don't think you do. But I hope we're not going to sit around crying about it. There's work to be done, here and now. That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Okie dokie. I didn't actually check out their dormitory yet. Let's see. Oh, he wants to talk?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lava lamp? You kept it? Sure. It's one of a few cool keepsakes from our childhood. Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great. Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now? I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick. The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built. Okay, let's give it a go.
Give it a go. Pretty cozy, actually. Alright, let's see. No calls. Research lab, let's see. Mission. Crossing the lava. So remove that. Put that on the list. Because that's more of a priority right now. Uh-oh.
heat. And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
It's okay, we'll get it done.
Safer evacuation.
Sun is still far away. Good.
Images are detected.
There's a call. Maxwell.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences.
No, that's
Losing the
definitely
whole
older
crew
me.
must
There
have
ain't no
been
way.
hard on you.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here. But also excited and proud of what you have achieved. I hope you grasp the significance of your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert.
It rings a bell. Didn't he make that old game about rats or something?
You're probably talking about The Plague. Close, but it was a book. One about humans, too. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolsky.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. but also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
That's crazy.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What?
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
No. I'm good.
Rupidium Ark, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more.
Sounds
I
like
promise.
foreshadowing.
Until then.
Okay, so we got the research set up. What's this? For more strange phenomena, provide a quality meal. Yeah, let's do that.
So, do you have time for a little job evaluation?
Excuse me?
What do we need?
I think there's room for improvement in the speed
Raw
of movement.
food?
You're joking, right?
So then let's go down there.
Jan, we're running out of repair kits.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like me to go there?
A lot of work. Hopefully it's worth it. Okay, let's go up to the kitchen. Cooked meal. Use all of it. Fuck it. Why not? Tired. It's okay.
There's so much stuff you need to take on exploration. Batteries, drills, detectors.
Blah blah blah. Let's you said we need more repair kits. Okay, so we'll add a couple. Fuck it. So we got those ready to go. And we'll go to captain's quarters and
Mission functionality.
rest.